What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, One Life to Game. This is Eddie here, continuing on with NBA 2K16 for the Xbox One. I actually had a request from a new subscriber to go ahead and put together a game with the New Orleans Pelicans and the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we'll go ahead and do that now. I will be controlling the OKC Thunder. So let's get underway here. Hopefully you all enjoy it. And thanks for stopping by to watch either the live stream or the on-demand version of this video.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, for the Pelicans, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. There are a lot of explosive offensive players on the Thunder, but one thing they do so well that gets overlooked is rebound the basketball. Just how good is this team on the glass, Shaq?
Well, they led the NBA last year in total rebounds as well as offensive rebounds. Everybody on their team can grab an offensive rebound, but my favorite guy on that team grabbing a rebound, Russell Westbrook.
Wow, because, you know, they have size and strength in every spot. That's what makes them difficult to guard and match up against. But the last thing is they probably play with the most effort than any team in the NBA.
That'll wrap it up. Let's go courtside, and we'll see you later.
My wife is watching this with me, and she asked, "Why is Kenny the Jet's head so tiny?" And I noticed that yesterday too. There's some people where their heads just look disproportionate to their body, kind of like that guy. If you remember the movie Beetlejuice, in the death waiting room, there was that dude there with like the shrunken head. So this is a pretty cool scene over here. I turned the background music off just to avoid any potential copyright issues with some of the music that may appear. But that was pretty nice to look at. And let's head down to the arena for the game here. Enjoy, everybody. Comment, subscribe, and like the video.
Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder. We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Tip-off goes to New Orleans.
All right,
Now
nicely
let's take a
done
look
there.
at the starters for New Orleans. Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward slots. Evans
By
and Gordon are the guard
Omerashik
set,
to
and
get
it's
that
Project
tip-off,
in
and
roaming
we're
the
underway
paint.
here at the Chesapeake
Now here's Gordon.
Energy Arena.
Shoots off the step back, and he overshot that one, missing.
Nice rebound by Steven Adams.
Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point
Roberson's going to get the first 2 points of the game here for OKC.
The first time he's been over 40%.
Nice
in his
fast
career.
break there to
Excellent vision by
get an
Durant
open
out
dunk.
there. What a nice pass.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Let's go to Doris
And
Burke,
this time
who
we're doing
spoke with head coach Alvin
professional
Gentry.
difficulty.
I asked him what he thought would be the key for them, and he told me dealing with the penetration of Russell Westbrook. He's one of the most explosive athletes in the game. We've got to send him to help and rotate early to deny him finishes at the rim. Guys, that's never easy.
And thanks for that story, Doris. You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession. And that's good news for the rest of that team.
Not a bad shot from that distance from Durant. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Now here's Evans. Inside. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Nice
He's got
quick
so
start
much
here
jump
for
in his
New
trunk.
Orleans.
He'll find a way to hurt you.
Working the
Here's
ball inside there
Oklahoma
to
City.
Anthony Davis.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. There's a screen. Left side, Adams. Back to Durant. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Nice use of the
Durant.
glass there by Kevin Durant. And we're all tied up at 4 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter.
Gordon kicks to Davis.
Here in Oklahoma City.
Down low. Here's Evans.
Oh, wow. Bailed out on that
rebounded
one.
by
I can't give him too many open
You
shots
know,
like
he
that.
can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there.
Great
Defense
fast
offers
break there.
a little
Beautiful
bit of
passing.
resistance. He doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Durant with a nice dunk.
Quick bucket
Take a look
there.
at that again.
Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Outside Gordon. Dishes to Evans. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. And that's Evans penetrating. Good.
Tyreke Evans is pretty explosive in this game here. Try to play a little bit more physical defense with it on him, and that didn't really work out too well.
Up top, Ibaka. Outside Durant.
Another open dunk with Kevin Durant. We went for OKC to get players in position to become open.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong.
We got a good start here for both teams. Score is 8-6 OKC. What a head fake by, jeez, Tyreke Evans is
You know, Kevin, the average
having a
age
pretty
for them last
explosive
year was
start
just
here.
over 25 years old.
He got me to bite on that head fake there, and there he comes up with the steal also.
Evans against Westbrook. Here's Evans. He has 6, and it's off the back.
Not that one.
No good. Westbrook against Evans. Here's Ibaka.
Great ball movement there. A little bit of pick and pop
Really
action.
nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
A nice wide open shot for Serge Ibaka to knock down.
Shooting over 50%. Davis setting the pick for Evans. The dish
Well,
to Davis.
that's a mismatch.
And the layup is good. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
And it looks like he might just...
I tell you, so far, New Orleans is the first opponent I've played against that really seems to have their offense
Evans against Westbrook.
together. Just rimmed out on me.
On the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Gordon
Why do we have this mismatch here?
Here's the 3. Evans can't get that one to fall. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Westbrook passes to Adams. Takes it from 10.
Nice little footwork there by Kevin Durant. And we'll go ahead and take a timeout here at Chesapeake Energy Arena. So while that's happening, just feel free to comment on the live stream that's going on now, or the video if you're watching it on demand. Tell me what you think of NBA 2K16 so far, and if there's any team that you'd like me to go ahead and put a video together with, just let me know. And certainly like the video if you're enjoying the content, and subscribe for more. I appreciate you stopping by.
5-27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Here's Cole, guarded by Augustine. Outside Holiday. And here's Anderson from the arc.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ryan Anderson actually missed a three-pointer.
And Waiters kicks to Collison.
Nice pass there by Dion Waiters to hit Collison that was also running in transition. So we have a pretty much entirely new squad out there for both teams. Oh, nice.
And it's Holiday with the assist that time. Ajinsa's got his first basket of the night.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Now here is Augustine.
Dion Waiters cutting to the basket, and Augustine finds him nicely there. And that's Dion Waiters' game, making things happen by the basket. And hopefully he finds some success in OKC after getting moved from the Cavs last season.
Yeah, that's asking a lot.
Seems like a pretty good fit for him.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Augustine. Waiters dishes to Cantor. There's the pick. And Waiters kicks to Augustine. Pass to Cantor. Just 5 to shoot.
That was...
They get it back.
I had to put one up.
Deep 2 from Singler. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Wasn't really in good position at all on that offensive possession.
And it's D.J. Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul.
So our first quarter is winding down here. OKC with a 2-point edge.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter.
Nice rejection there to close out the quarter. So OKC will head into the second quarter with a lead of 16-14 here.
And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
All right, let's get the second quarter started here. And that assistant coach that's back there, he's on every team. You'll notice, you can find, it's kind of like Where's Waldo? That guy shows up in every team.
Me just saying I want to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I've got to just keep working. I've seen improvements.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit?
Oh, nice move by Dion Waiters. Got the spin move and is able to finish off the glass there. Nicely done. Great way to start the second quarter here for OKC.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity.
That was a good sequence there. Westbrook flopped, fell down, and was still able to get up and grab the rebound.
Davis and Ashik inside. Evans and Gordon are the guard set, and it's Babbitt.
What was that? Oh my God! I don't know what I was trying to do.
Now for the Pelicans. It's another look.
And Omer Ashik could not finish on the fast break, but he's going to go to the line for 2. And he looks not too thrilled with himself on that.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line.
And we've got Tony checking in with us in the live stream, so thanks for coming by to watch. I'm just laughing as I see the Russell Westbrook big heads going up in the stands. I'm not really sure you need to distract Ashik at the line, though.
He lost his starting job to Dwight Howard in his 4th season when he was in Houston, so he didn't want to come back and have his career labeled as a guy coming off the bench. So, Greg, he reportedly asked to be traded, and that's what he got.
Well, and you know what? The Rockets shipped him off to the Pelicans in exchange for a protected.
So he splits the pair at the line, and OKC with a 18-15 point lead here.
Now here's Westbrook. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Roberson kicks to Ibaka.
Oh, Durant. Nice spin move there to try to get a shot off, but
he's a guy that the D needs to be
wow. Great take by Eric Gordon there to finish that one off.
But because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better.
Wide open shot for Westbrook. Knocks that down easily.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
So, Tony, who's in the live stream with us right now, who is your favorite NBA team?
Feeds to Babbitt. Poke loose.
Yeah, Luke Babbitt knows better than that.
Nobody back. And Ibaka.
Beautiful assist there by Durant to Serge Ibaka. Got to reward the big man for running the floor.
Into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out.
And Anthony Davis just getting those easy baskets in the paint there. Nicely done by New Orleans to quickly grab the 2 points back.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards. Too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong. He's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence.
Nice two-man game there with Westbrook and Durant.
Multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Westbrook broke down the defense, and Durant finished the rest
Dishes to Davis.
after the assist, or nice pass there.
It's hauled in by Adams.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The pass to Roberson. He dishes it to Ibaka. Shot from 16.
That's a pretty athletic footwork there by Serge Ibaka. Not something I'd traditionally see him do in a game, so it was nice to see him knock that down here.
40%. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Yeah, we've got another message here on the live chat. I'll check that out in just 1 second.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. Pelicans pull it in. Outside Gordon. And Asha kicks to Pondexter. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Gordon goes in. Three-pointer, Pondexter. Tries
But Adams just rejects that. And that was a nice defensive sequence there. And OKC just comes right back down the floor in a fast break. And Roberson throws that one down. But that was a nice sequence there, really, on the defensive end to get things going.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't.
And Roberson and Ibaka leave the floor, and they are sensing that they could get away with this one here if things continue this way. As it stands, it's a 7-point lead for OKC. And this is NBA 2K16 for the Xbox One. I appreciate you stopping in and watching. Please comment.
Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
And taking a look here in the chat. You know what? I have a question. Why or how come I'm not doing my career or my park? You know, as I get more into the game, I'll probably do those things. Right now, I'm just trying to get a few videos up of some various NBA teams and some of the general gameplay footage. And eventually, as I continue more into the game, I'll access those areas and upload video of that as well. But I appreciate the question.
And the Pelicans with possession.
Oh, that was awful defense by me. I just
shot is good.
bit at Norris Cole's pump fake there, and he went right around me.
Make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that's going to be
Whoops,
too many steps
that was a
as the whistle
pretty
on
awful
travel.
possession.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
Here's Cole.
And the Western playoffs just, it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Oh,
He'll go to the strike.
pretty hard foul there by Kyle Singler. But Jrue Holiday's done a nice job of getting to the basket a couple times this game.
The playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin?
Yeah, and I think before I get onto things like the My Career or the My Park mode, I want to go ahead and take a trip down memory lane and go with some of the older teams that are in this game.
And when you talk about Holiday, the Pelicans,
there's some pretty great teams from the 90s, even about a half decade ago. Also, there's some pretty good teams out there that I want to try to play with. So look for those videos too.
That he just couldn't stay healthy.
Get my late 80s, early 90s Cleveland Cavaliers on over there.
And for Holiday,
Mark Price, Brad Daugherty era.
His injuries, no fault of his own, just a run of misfortune.
My wife wants to see Bob Sura, she just said.
And keep it turned around from a
so we'll get him off. We'll get him in there too.
Thunder making the shot.
Get him off the bench. Dust him off.
50 seconds left in the first half. Anderson outside. Hits the jumper in space. Anderson's got his second basket.
Yeah, Pelicans got to get the ball to Ryan Anderson more. That guy usually doesn't miss a shot, at least in the games that I see him playing in. Oh.
He kicks it to Collison.
I hate this lineup that I've got right now, but I don't really feel like changing it. Wow, that's a great move by Singler.
That's 6 straight points now, guys. Coming on.
That's probably one of the best layups I've had so far with Oklahoma, and that's saying something with the talent that's on this team.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
So I'm going to go ahead and mash down on the triggers now and see if I can psych Jrue Holiday out. Probably not going to work, but it's worth a try.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
All free throws good from Jrue Holiday. And so here is.
So as we approach halftime here, OKC maintains a 5-point lead, 32-27.
Now Augustine.
Yeah, I'm just going to hold now for the last shot.
Out to the right wing. 4 seconds left. And that one.
Beautiful give and go right there. Action between Enes Kanter and DJ Augustine.
Lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so that's the end of the first half. Oklahoma.
Well, Enes, but I call him Enes. I think I've heard Enes. Enes, a little bit of both.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going,
the unibrow. He's pissed.
So, we got to come out with a great, intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you, guys.
Yeah, unibrow kind of looks like a pelican.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, so let's go over to the halftime show with Ernie, Kenny the Jet, and Shaq. See what they got to say.
Well, 2 quarters down.
Looks like Kenny the Jet fell asleep.
Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal,
and Shaq.
Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 10 points and 3 assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The field goal percentage was off the Chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
It's ridiculous. I'm shooting 74%.
As the second half is just about to get
so,
see you after the game.
Kenny the Jet Smith has a great point. Pelicans got to step it up on defense. They've got the size and the paint to do it, so They're going to have to, otherwise I'm going to pull away with this one pretty soon here.
About to start here in just a few moments.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 10 points and 3 assists.
The Thunder leading by 7.
You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses.
Nice. Nice start there coming out of the gates here to start the third quarter.
And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And here is Davis.
Westbrook trying to open up the game a little bit there with that outside shot.
To the paint. Here's Pondexter.
Good foul there. Good foul. I don't want anything easy in the paint. You're going to have to work for it in my house.
Last season, they were a tough matchup. The defense was one.
Steven Adams does not play around.
He'll through the game was fantastic.
He'll rough you up just for the hell of it.
Other playoff teams, and it stacks up well. I mean, they made the playoffs by never thinking they were at a disadvantage on the floor, and having that kind of confidence in a young team, that only really speaks for positives moving forward.
And so he's
there you go. That time it worked.
It's been said time and time again.
Oh, that's just too easy right there. A few simple passes.
In the league last year, we saw
and an uncontested layup for Westbrook. The defense just not getting back.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
Here is Davis following the basket by Russell Westbrook.
Great way.
I'll continue to say this, but my one main gripe of this game and the presentation is how dead the home crowd is when the home team is just putting together a nice show out there. They really don't show any sort of emotion until late in the game when pretty much there's like a minute or two left.
And the basket good. Evans has got 8 points.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Tyreke Evans has been a bright spot for New Orleans this game. He's done a pretty good job on the offensive side, but
pretty darn good.
You'd expect for Anthony Davis and Omer Ashik to play a little bit better on the defensive end and not make things so easy for me, but they haven't really been around that much.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best.
That's too easy for Durant in there. When he's working you in the paint like that,
again here today, Kevin.
He even switches up and is able to get that layup nice and easy.
Pelicans trail by 9. Gordon kicks to Davis. He feeds it to Pondexter. Screen by Ashik. Pondexter dishes to Evans. It's good.
And that's been a tough matchup for me all night. Tyreke Evans is putting in work and keeping his team in this as it's 41-34 with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
Kicks to Adams. There's the pick. The feed to Robertson. Dishes it to Ibaka. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint.
You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play.
Would be kind of cool also, I'm noticing, as I play through each game, that when they go to those timeout breaks, that they could maybe do something on the floor other than just the cheerleaders every time. And I know that might be asking a little bit too much, or it's sort of an afterthought, but it would be kind of cool if maybe they did some sort of other on-court entertainment. And I know I'm probably nitpicking, but just something I thought about now as I was...
And here's Gordon.
I mean, I love the cheerleaders, don't get me wrong, but they're pretty much the same in every arena, and it kind of gets a little boring every once in a while.
Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're animated.
Roberson the pass to Westbrook. Shoots the three.
Man, Kevin Durant is in a hot zone right now.
Got 4 assists now tonight.
And as competitive as Durant is,
better late than never, so
take himself off.
Kind of took a little while to get going, but
that Paul George injury played a big role not only in his decision, but in the
nice work there by Gordon just to get past all the defense there.
They've got to at least get
easy finger roll there for him.
Here's Roberson outside Westbrook. There's the dish to Roberson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think.
And another great transition play right. Gotta learn how to throw an alley-oop pass, though. I haven't even looked at the controls to see what I would do. If anyone knows how I can do that, chime in and let me know.
Plays it in off the breakaway.
At least that's watching this live stream right now.
And guys, let's get your
and now this one's starting to get away from New Orleans kind of quick here. 53 to 38 right now, just winding down towards the fourth quarter.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and
they're just taking a long time on offense here to get possessions going. And that's not going to help them out either.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Adams. To the middle. Got a piece of it. The jump hook. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 14 points here in the second.
If Kevin Durant gets the ball against Luke Babbitt, he's going to do that every time. I mean, that's the mismatch of the century over there. So
puts it up from 12.
I'm going to exploit that one.
This is off the front iron. Inside, Roberson.
Another just easy opportunity in the paint. There's just breakdown after breakdown on defense for New Orleans here.
Them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Davis continues to finish well in the paint as well. There was a good contest there by Steven Adams, but Davis had the upper hand on that.
Here's Roberson, defended by Gordon.
No, bad pass there.
Evans. Gordon dishes to Evans. Got a piece of it. Westbrook with the steal by himself. And he camps
beautiful. I take a gamble every once in a while trying to swipe the ball, but when it pays off like that, and I can get another highlight there for SportsCenter, I'll do it. We've got pretty much both benches getting ready to check in for each respective team. 15-point lead for me heading into the fourth quarter.
We'll be back momentarily.
I think I just saw Alvin Gentry is on staff for the Pelicans, is he not? And if that was him that I just saw, I'll never forget the time when I think it was NBA on TNT game, and they just came back from a commercial break and did a close-up view of Alvin Gentry puking into a wastebasket right on the sidelines. That's one of my favorite memories of him, and I think that video is readily available on YouTube as well.
Pelicans trailed by 14. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Pelicans
Okay, we're back here with part 2 of the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the New Orleans Pelicans. And this is NBA 2K16 for the Xbox One. Sorry, I just had a quick technical issue here. And I'm back on for the second part, though. So let's get back to the action on the floor.
Right now,
and we're in the fourth quarter here with just 5 minutes and 45 seconds left with a comfortable lead, 59-47 for me. So let's go ahead and finish this one off and get ready for the next game.
There's a screen by Canner. Waiters passes to Collison. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. That's good.
Good shot by Kyle Singler.
The Pelicans shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Anderson a screen on Waiters. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. And the three.
And Ryan Anderson has struggled from beyond the three-point arc this game. Very uncharacteristic for him. Nice moving on the perimeter there. And Singler hits 2 shots in a row. That one from beyond the arc.
Here's Cole, guarded by Augustine. With the shot. And it's Cole missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy.
And Kyle Singler has taken over the game. And no problem there for him to hit a couple three-pointers in a row. That's his shot tonight.
It's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up.
And he's getting into the action here. Why not?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Anderson, and it's Pondexter in for Dante Cunningham.
Oh, good defense there. Right under the basket. And even at this point of the game, Oklahoma City is not letting anything go easily.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Pondexter.
Okay, that was pretty easy, actually.
On the topic of Nick
So who am I kidding?
Last season was his only real setback. Only shot 42% after having a career 54% shooting percentage. But he's up slightly in most other categories, especially the ones based on hustle and effort.
Singler outside. Here's
Why not?
No good on the three. Pelicans trail by 18. Pondexter kicks to Davis, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And when you talk about Nick Collison, every team needs someone like him. He's focused, unselfish. He's that hard-nosed big with just enough skill to bite you when you forget about it.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And it's Ajinça missing.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Waiters dishes to Collison. Singler for 3.
I finally misses one. I was wondering why New Orleans dared leave Singler wide open.
Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
Count the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Augustine. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the
I think these might actually be my first 2 free throws of the game, so that's pretty rare for being in the fourth quarter with only a few minutes left here. And especially when you consider all the talent that's on this team.
for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
And the first one drops.
And there's an excellent stroke, it says, on the free throw. Trying to get the hang of that, too, as it, of course, varies for every player. But when you're with the point guard, it's pretty forgiving, the system.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dion Waiters. Pondexter kicks to Cole. Ashik against Cancer.
Nice move by Ashik there to get me to bite on a few fakes of his.
Either the Thunder or the Pistons make the playoffs. It's just so hard to integrate a new player into your system that far into the season, especially when that player is a point guard. So a wild ride for Augustine.
Now here's Gordon. After the miss from Serge Ibaka. Gordon kicks to Cole. Inside,
nice.
I don't know what's
ball movement there.
But they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what,
man, I want the Pelicans to get Kendrick Perkins in this game. And just lay down a nice hard screen on somebody. That's, I think, the only thing missing from this game at this point. As I'm cruising my way to victory here, less than 2 minutes. Nice lead here, and I'm having a good time. Hope you are as well. Thanks so much for watching this live stream or on-demand broadcast. He traveled because I jumped on him. Hey, I got your back, Anthony Davis. I saw it too.
Pelicans making a change here as well. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Cole.
Yeah, I think the officials just want this game over with, so.
1:37 left to play in the final.
Wow.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 16. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
So before we wrap it up here, of course, I just want to remind you to comment on the video. Let me know what you think of the game. And definitely give me those thumbs up. I appreciate that. And, of course, for you to subscribe.
Davis sets a screen.
That way I can put some more great videos up for you, and you can come by and watch anytime.
So sweet.
And I appreciate everyone for watching and enjoying this NBA 2K16 footage.
Makes him unique. That combination of power and polish.
The offensive rebound. Pondexter, the pass to Evans. And Durant sends it.
Yes. Pretty sloppy play going on here in the last few minutes. But Kevin Durant is still on the floor for some reason. And really enthusiastic about it.
.110 left to play here in the fourth.
Oh, nice play there by Pelicans, and that's the kind of stuff I expected to see earlier in the game. But they've quietly had a nice 12-4 run here. Jeez, what am I doing?
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for them in the end.
You better watch out. 10 points, and
for Kevin Durant. Just an outpouring.
Pelicans can get right back in this thing.
Could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Outside Durant.
Oh, that's sick. That's a deep dagger right there. Because that was a desperation play, if anything, and thankfully it fell.
to Davis from 12 feet out. The basket.
Not to say that Kevin Durant isn't capable of making those shots, but I honestly was not expecting it for that to go down.
I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. Now Evans running the floor all by himself.
Oh, nice.
To cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Good hustle to get back on that one.
Durant dishes to Westbrook. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
All right, nice victory here for Oklahoma City on their home floor. As we see Durant celebrate with his teammates. 11-point win, 74-63. We'll take it down to Doris here for a post-game interview, and then we'll see who the MVP is.
On this win, what were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. And we did a good job in all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate.
Nice stats for basically 24 minutes of basketball. So they only played 6 minutes per quarter.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight.
All right, everybody. Again, thanks so much for tuning in to One Life to Game here on YouTube. This has been NBA 2K16 for the Xbox One. You guys are the best out there. Thanks for coming on and watching this. And subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. Yeah, have a good one.